What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction and welcome back to another blueprint episode for Call of Duty Mobile. So today we are going to be looking at the final legendary skin for Season 2. This is the PP19 Homebrewed Hex. So I don't know what happened yesterday. The PP19 draw was originally supposed to come out, well, yesterday obviously, but something went wrong, so they had to delay it for one more day. So now we finally have it. And yeah, I mean, just the day right before Season 3 begins. So, I mean, oh my god. Like, I can't believe the amount of money I'm going to spend for Season 3. It's going to be crazy. But right now, let's just go over the weapon itself. So, this one is actually kind of surprising. You know, overall, I think it's a really good legendary skin. But I felt like there was one primary missed opportunity that this weapon could have had to make it a little bit more I guess buyable. So first off, how it feels. So I won't lie, compared to the Invocation, this one kind of feels a little bit uncomfortable. Maybe because it has a much thinner design than the Invocation. It's really hard to explain, but it kind of felt a little bit stiff. It was something I had to get used to a little bit. This is probably one of the thinnest blueprints for this weapon, and like I said, it's very, very uncomfortable at first, but you do get used to it. So in terms of looks, yes, the animations are pretty great. One of the biggest things that I did like is the iron sight. It's a lot better than the Invocation, at least in my opinion. I know some of you guys may agree to that, but this one seems to have a better view. But probably one of the biggest features that I do like, well, despite the fact that it's actually reactive, is the Hex symbol that's actually on the back of the back of the iron sight. So this is something I kind of wish a lot of blueprints, or at least legendary blueprints, would have. Typically, you don't really see stuff like that unless maybe it's a mythic. I did mention earlier in the video that there was a missed opportunity for this legendary skin that would have made it a lot more buyable. So what I meant by that is that they could have had a kill counter in the center of that hex. Another complaint that I do have with this skin is the fact that despite it being legendary, you can't really see the effects that well because most of it is on the bottom of the weapon. It's not like the Invocation where you just kind of see it rotating throughout the weapon as you use it. But this time around, all the fire, all the stuff that you should see is actually on the bottom of the weapon. So really, it's not something that you could actually view in game unless you're reloading. So one more complaint that I do have about this legendary skin is the animation within the mag. So it kind of feels like it's a two-layer thing. It kind of feels like it's like this little orange background, or I guess this orange bubbly picture that's on the mag, but like I guess the smoke is what's making it look like it's animated. It's kind of like some sort of illusion in some ways. I kind of wish that whole thing was actually animated, so like I said, it could look a lot better. I don't know if it's just me, but some of the reactive legendaries that we have been getting in the past just haven't really been the best. Especially with the effects, because sometimes you can't even see them, or they're in the bottom of a weapon, or they're in some other part where you just can't see it. Like, for example, if you remember the Chopper legendary skin from that Saw draw, you know, it did have some physical animations on the stock, but you couldn't see it, obviously, because, I mean, you could only really see the body and the iron sight in the barrel. So yeah, stuff like that. I mean, I feel like they should have more frontal effects instead of just having it somewhere where you can't actually see it. So now moving on to the attachments, it does have a pretty good default one, to say that. I mean, it comes with OWC Marksman, Skeleton Stock, OWC Laser Tactical, Stippled, as well as Extended Mag A. So yeah, it does look pretty cool. I mean, it seems like this was an actual class setup for someone. But for the class setup that I'm going to give you guys is No Stock, OWC Marksman, Monolithic Suppressor, Extended Mag A, and OWC Laser Tactical for that maximum range. So like I said, the skin's very solid, but I feel like there were quite a bit of lost opportunities. Specifically with that Hex symbol in the middle of the gun. I felt like that could have been a perfect spot for a kill counter. I mean, the FR556 Super Highway, the Maximum Security, as well as the Innovator do have really great kill counters for legendary skins, and I mean, the Hex symbol could have been a perfect spot, but they just didn't do it. So yeah, I mean, whether or not you want to pick up the skin is up to you. I mean, it's still very, very good if you don't have the Invocation, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to leave a like, and don't worry guys, I will have the comparison between both legendaries coming up really soon, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, have a good day.